What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and people been asking me, Truth, about this HK Oblock thing. You know, I guess his information that finally came out. You know, a lot of people been getting rampant with getting information on drill legends to find out what really happened to their death. I think this is something that's getting a little stronger in the culture, but I guess we done finally unveiled what happened to HK from Oblock. A lot of people then said it was this guy, it was that guy, it was a beef, it was a war, it was this. You know, come to find out that it seemed like an incident with a guy who nobody really knew, an unknown person, actually ended up being the one who the police said was behind the killing of HK. According to documents, something happened between like this guy and a group of people that involved HK in a group of people and shit like that. I guess somehow people was asking him where the fuck he from, questions and shit like that. I don't know. They was trying to rob him, something like that. I'm not sure. I don't want to make up any rumors, but it seemed like that's what the paperwork was lending itself to say. I guess something happened and this guy ended up shooting. It was a shooting and shit, you know. He started shooting and shit. HK was killed. This guy actually was screaming loud, running loud, and, you know, telling people he just shot somebody. He didn't want to do that shit. This guy actually told the police that shit. The police actually arrested the person who killed HK. So while it was all kind of rumors going on, songs dropping HK name and all kind of shit, you know, cops already knew what happened to this guy. This was like known and shit like that. The police actually dropped all charges on this guy and charges on everybody, I guess, you know. I'm not sure exactly how everything else went, but basically the moral of the story is, you know, an unknown person killed HK, you know, somebody, I guess, who wasn't involved in the street war. This wasn't retaliation. This wasn't the ops. This wasn't get back. This was some shit that just maybe was a robbery turned bad or something like that is what I was catching from the paperwork or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you another thing, though. There's been a lot of rumors about HK, you know, what happened to him. I think this paperwork kind of unveiled that, you know. The police actually dropped all those charges or whatever charges got dropped. I'm not sure exactly who had the charges. You know, the paperwork was kind of confusing. It came out so later on after this death. But it shows a guy named Dante was the guy behind HK death. It wasn't the ops. It wasn't the guys in the rap songs that was dissing him and shit like that. This was some personal street shit that happened in the community that just jumped on the internet, and the rap culture so big, they just put it on rappers and shit like that. But don't get me wrong, HK name has been name dropped in rap songs and shit like that. But this seemed like an altercation that happened that might have went different, and the victim / shooter, because they're portraying the shooter as the victim. They're portraying basically the paperwork kind of portrayed the shooter as the victim. As crazy as that sounds, because he didn't die. But that's the news that's breaking out. HK wasn't killed by the ops. He lost his life due to something else. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie Truth. Bleh!